Hello there, my name is Apocalypse Zero, Professional Agricultural Revenue Officer in Stardew Valley, and I decided I needed to know the mathematically sound approach to farming, so here's to Year 1 farming in Stardew Valley. First things first, what crops should be grown for the first spring? There are 13 dedicated spring crops to choose from. Scratch that, 2 of these are only purchasable next year, and another 4 have unreliable gathering methods, leaving 7 real choices. Now to input some basic data such as their costs, growth time, sell value, regrowth time if applicable, and dollar a day generation. Using this information, let's select the most likable candidates such as the fastest growing parsnips, highest dollar a day cauliflower, and a medium option potato that I hear a lot of the community say they like. If we grow the highest dollar a day cauliflower, we only get 1 harvest, netting around $1,050. If we grow potatoes, we get 2 harvests, and if we reinvest the first to buy more, we grow 10 potatoes, then around 19 potatoes, making approximately $1,824 when the 20% chance for a double potato is considered. Finally, parsnips, which we get 3 harvests out of, 25 the first time, reinvested for 43 the second, and 75 for the final, netting $2,625, making it a winner. This goes to show that lower interest with quicker returns can be preferable, assuming potential for reinvestment. Thankfully, the game subtly tries to get the player to make the right choice by starting them with an additional 15 parsnips for free. Adding this to our math, we start at 40 parsnips, reinvest to 70, and once more to 122, for a total of $4,270. Throw in some fishing and foraging for upgrades and stamina recovery, which will be needed later. Now it's on to summer, and the math's a little different here, since there is a limit on the amount a person can grow, since a player only has 270 stamina, and every action uses 2 of those, which can be reduced with leveling, but we'll write that off for now. That means a player only has 135 actions a day, meaning they can only grow 135 crops at a time, because every crop needs to be watered daily, including freshly planted ones, meaning that on their first day, they will take double the stamina investment since the land has to be tilled first before it can be planted on and watered. But if their farming equipment is upgraded, which costs a total of around $7,750, then you can get up to 3 plots of actions at the same time at a cost of 4 stamina with bronze tools, equaling a total of around 202 effective actions a day, so a max of 202 crops. Keep in mind that built up foraging goods will also need to be used as leverage for energy on the first day of every planting. So what crop is best for summer? There are 14 dedicated summer crops, and once again, 3 must be immediately excluded due to sourcing issues, leaving 11, and this time the most likely subjects appear to be wheat acting as a direct analog to parsnips, radishes acting as a medium, pepper being a reharvestable option, and melons being the highest daily earning. And the choice here isn't as simple. Once again, going all in on the highest earning with no expected reinvestment possibilities makes the least money. And pepper or radishes actually net about the same amount of profit. But wheat, due to the farming cap, is actually behind unlike last season. Though fished up soggy paper can be put into a recycling machine to make cloth, and when combined with harvested materials and a little bit of capital, a mill can flip the script. The mill can turn wheat into flour, doubling the value from 25 to 50 a head, which actually steamrolls the competition, with 202 wheat harvested 3 times, making $30,300 in a season. Now that's what they mean when they say attain the grain. Bringing it all to the last real season for farming for the first year. Fall, and this season is the easiest choice of all. With a bank of $30,300, the market cap has been reached and reinvestment isn't a necessity. All that's left is to prioritize the highest dollar a day and get a full stock of pumpkins, netting $74,740 at the end of the year, which can be used to buy out smaller local farms, reducing competition and gaining a stranglehold on the market. Given my well thought out and amazing investment strategy, all that's left to ask is, who's in?